It once again may not be the best time to own a Chevy Volt. What is one of the most powerful automakers in the world thinking in busting out warranties? And I have found what I want for my birthday this year, and you will want one as well, trust me. Buckle up. Let's put this thing in gear. Always a pleasure to welcome back the First Lady of Four on the Floor, the top automobile analyst and expert in America, reader at thecarcoach.com, seer on MidPoint. Lauren Fix joins us. Good to see you there, Doctor.
Glad to be here.
All right, let's go ahead and get right to it here. GM recalls 64,000 volts over carbon monoxide risk. Is it just not a good time to own a Volt? Is this just a minor little glitch here or something else?
Well, I think it's not uncommon to know, anyone that follows me, that I'm not a huge fan of the Chevy Volt.
We know that. We've heard that before.
Don't like the plug-in portion. You know, I think if it was a regular hybrid, they'd probably sell even more. Hey, look at the Prius, just to be a slightly bigger version of it. But I think having a carbon monoxide problem is a serious problem. 64,000 vehicles is a lot of them. You know, you're sitting in your car this time of year with the windows up, very dangerous. Take it to your dealer immediately. Hey, even if you're not under the recall, I'd rather be 100% sure than not sure in this case.
It says if the driver inadvertently leaves the plug-in hybrid running while it's in electric mode, drains the battery, causes the gas engine to turn on, here comes the carbon monoxide. This really does sound a little bit like Keystone Cops, the way this thing's put together.
Well, actually, it's a well-built designed car. This problem is a very serious problem. Why would there be a carbon monoxide leak unless there's an exhaust system problem? So there might be a gasket, it might be the way it's attached. So better safe than sorry, because this kind of stuff can actually kill you.
I believe that, and that's why I'm not even going to go ahead and chance that one. Here's something else from General Motors, and this just caught me. They are getting rid of, or else they're cutting their warranty coverage on the Chevy and GMC vehicles beginning with 2016 because they thought that nobody cared about warranties. What chucklehead is running the show here, Lauren?
Some penny pincher is running the show is the problem. It's always the penny pinchers and the penny counters that are the problem. When you look at what's out there, you're looking at full-size trucks, you're looking at SUVs. When you hit that SUV market and that crossover utility market, you've now entered in the Koreans with Kia and Hyundai, 10-year, 100,000-mile warranties. Everybody's extending their warranty. Jeep has, all the Chrysler lineup, or they call it FCA now. You know, Ford is extended. I just drove the new Ford Edge. What an amazing product. Extending the warranty. And here's GM and GMC going, nah, we'll cut it. Nobody cares. Maybe if you're leasing the car, but the next owner really cares, or someone who buys a certified pre-owned will really care.
All right, here's a car that you cannot get an extended warranty on. It's the Bloodhound SSC. This is a supersonic rocket on wheels. Right. They're looking for the world land speed record here. That's already at 763 miles an hour. Andy Green, the record holder, is believing that this car can hit 1,000 miles. What is it about the world land speed record, Lauren, that captivates everybody?
You know, I think it's like anything. You know, how did the car industry start? You used to say, we'll sell a car. And the only way you could really prove that it was a successful car was to race it. And so this is sort of that back to that technology. What can we take from this technology and apply it to current cars? And actually, if you read the whole article, it's very interesting. There's new fibers there that can protect stones and the things that fall off a car when you're going 1,000 miles an hour. It's sort of like a jet, but it's on the ground. And they're actually using those type of engines. They're actually Jaguar engines, which is kind of cool. I think they're Jaguar Rolls-Royce, but either way, they're pretty cool engines. What's neat is when debris comes off, what you'll probably see as protection for us in cars down the road is the fibrous material they're using to protect the passenger. So this could be some future technology to make cars lighter. So not just that, but the fact that, hey, why not? Who doesn't want to say they've got that kind of cool record?
I think that's just it, because I remember when I was a kid, what might have been one of the first things that got me involved in cars was I remember Gary Gabelich and the Blue Flame back in, I think it was the 70s, setting the world land speed record. I just want to hear how they're going to keep somebody alive at 1,000 miles an hour if anything happens. That's the key.
Well, I'm sure there'll be airbags and all kinds of safety features and ways for Andy to be safe, because he knows what he's doing, and you always get the best driver for a job like that.
Unbelievable. By the way, in perspective, the 4 aluminum wheels will be spinning 10,000 RPM when the car hits velocity 400 times per second.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'll pass on that job. And I race cars, but not at that speed. We're over 200, but not 1,000.
I want one for my birthday. That's the end of the story, and there we go. Lauren Fix, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Don't forget laurenfix.com. Check out what she has got for you there. Thanks, Lauren. See you next week.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care. Never give a dog grief about where he's allowed to take 5. Outland is next.